Hi there, I'm Mark Sebastian, the founder of OptionPit.com, with your AM Volatility Report. Hey, just as an FYI, starting next week, we're going to be doing the Gold course live. Now, it's set up as a modular course, but we like to update it every couple of years. So if you want to have a chance to actually interact with Andrew and I when we teach and to, um, you know, get live and updated info, and have a dialogue with us while you're going through the Gold course, now's the time to sign up. So not only will you get to keep the modular piece, but you're going to get access to the live Gold, and should be great. And with that, well, here we are. The market's pretty flat, but the VIX is up. The VIX and VIX Mo is up a little less. So why is VIX up so much? And the answer is Fed minutes, Fed minutes, Fed minutes, Fed minutes, Fed minutes, Fed minutes, Fed minutes. And so we've got the Fed minutes today coming out at 2 Eastern, 1 Central, and that is driving up volatility. The Fed minutes are. But if you look around, it's not like there's a lot of drivers. One of the things people are worried about is interest rates. Well, we had a nice move in the 10-year, but back-end bonds are now up today, and short-term bonds are flattening. So a little bit move in some of the bond curve. So take a look at IEF. This is the kind of ETF that is kind of represents the 10-year, and you can see it's definitely backed off, still under 2%. So I'm not sure. It didn't seem like interest rates bothered the market when they were 250. 180 is not seem like the end of the world. Then we got oil. That seems to be the piece that people are worried about. It's off 1% today, off a little bit, but it's had a nice rally, a really nice rally. And we're into earnings season. Earnings season is going to drive things. So you can see VIX is moving. VIX is moving nicely. It's up 0.8 of a point. And what's interesting, a nice little pop in VVIX, which is now over 100. I'm not sure that lasts through the Fed, but I think it shows you that the market is bracing. And usually the nice thing is when the market really braces, the end result ends up typically not being very much. It's when the market's caught off guard. So I think yesterday caught the market a bunch off guard, but we've got the VIX 16 and the S&P 500 basically doing nothing. And we may go green on the day. So don't be surprised if VIX gets a little soft. We saw some rebalancing and some hedging today. Don't be surprised if we see some backing off from there. VIX cash itself, you can see a lot of the big vol move is in October. And you can see that October is up huge because, hey, if there's an opportunity, if you want a cheap look at the next 2 weeks, at kind of the Fed minutes, October is the way to do it using VIX. November is a lot less dynamic. I would also point out that if you look at October, the future's 1607, and the cash index is 1612. So we're pretty flat. That curve's gotten really flat. And this is signaled near term. Now, this is a two-headed signal. Most of the time, that's a signal that we're going to turn around. Sometimes it's a signal that we're going to completely fall apart. How do you tell the difference? Well, watch, not October, watch November and December. Watch these three guys here. If you see November pop over December, and then the Nov 2 pop over November, that's when you should start to get scared. And truthfully, if you see October get over November, that's a strong move. So that's when you should say, hey, there's something seriously wrong with the market, and brace for something. But I don't see that on what I'm looking at on my trading screen yet. VIX futures are actually flat on the day, even though the VIX is up. You can see, if you look at the ETNs, there's UVXY and VXX, they're flat. So it's not like there's a lot going on in the VIX futures. It's all VIX ahead of the minutes. So just, they like to talk about this headline number, but it's these numbers, these VIX future numbers, that really matter. It's where the smart money is playing. But again, that VVIX, when that gets over 100, that is a sign that there is a lot of hedging activity going on. And so VVIX moving like that, and then the VIX itself shows you that there is active trading in VIX options and SPX options, if not the VIX futures themselves. So really interesting paper flow today. It should be, the minutes are not ones you're going to want to skip today. I think that there will be some really interesting trading coming out of it, and it could really bring about some unique things. All right, folks, you got questions, you can email me, mark@optionpit.com, or you can call me 888-TRADE-01. Have a great morning.